My name's Hannalee, welcome to my video on my teaching philosophy. It is my philosophy to maintain positive relationships with the students in my class, to create a safe, fun and relaxed learning environment where children are engaged and feel a sense of purpose. I believe it is my role as a teacher to be a role model and mentor to my students. I believe teachers must put effort into building relationships with the children. This might look like asking them about their weekend or being interested in their interests, maybe participating in community events that the students are involved in, cheering them on in their school carnival. I've seen this done by teachers, and I've seen the respect that students have for teachers who genuinely care about the student and about their outside of school activities. I believe healthy relationships need to be forged to cultivate trust, and then I believe positive behavioural changes will occur. So the theory section, the key framework in viewing behaviour that I've chosen is the psychoeducational theory and approach. It focuses on the underlying beliefs and feelings of the child showing challenging behaviour. This approach uses intervention strategies to explore the beliefs and feelings of children, such as respect, feeling of power, acceptance, trust, being listened to and being supported. An example of the psychoeducational approach is the theory of Draker's goal-centered theory. This theory is that students are engaged when they feel respected, when they're noticed as individuals. Another approach is Glass's choice theory. Glass's theory stated that almost all behaviour is chosen, that children's behaviour is driven to satisfy around 5 basic needs: survival, the need of love and belonging, power, freedom, and fun. The change in student behaviour is a whole school approach and not individual. It is reflected in the ecology of the class and of the school. This theory will guide the management practices that I have chosen that will answer these needs. The first strategy I'm using is classroom rules. In following my philosophy of creating a safe environment, when crafting classroom rules, they need to be phrased positively. They need to be clear and few. Most teachers keep the rules between 3 and 5. I think it's an innovative idea to involve the whole class in setting the rules. I would guide the class, putting forward rules I think are acceptable and seeing if they agree. It's a way to create a safe environment for student success. Goal setting. I believe that goal setting aligns with my philosophy. It can motivate students and give them a sense of purpose. Once a goal is achieved, it will also provide the student with a feeling of success. A guide I have used is SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and timely. Using SMART is an excellent guide to set up in the classroom. I believe that to build a psychoeducational classroom, self-management in students can be implemented by the teacher. I think a real positive way to self-manage is by writing up a self-care plan. It is an approach to looking at the emotions of the student, so to meet their needs. As Dreikers explains in his theory of choice, the student will act out to get their needs met, such as attention. I believe it is important for teachers to understand the reasons why students might be acting out. Providing choices is the last strategy of my CMP, and I'm using the bumping model developed by Bennett and Smilanic in 1994. It's an intervention strategy that includes choice. At first sign of misbehaviour, the teacher gives a low-key response, such as a gesture, a look or a pause. The next bump of the model is more assertive and requires the student to behave, telling the student to stop and following with a thank you. If there is no change, the teacher can offer an appropriate choice. Ask for the decision and end with a thank you. Once the child has picked the choice independently, they follow through with the choice. Have a chat about how the problem was solved afterwards. If nothing is working, the last bumps consist of formal contracts, in-school suspensions and out-of-school suspensions. I do not want these last bumps considered in my classroom. I believe if respect between the student and teacher is there at the beginning, it will not have to come to those conditions. Just by making a simple shift in providing choice, teachers can reduce the likelihood of challenging behaviour. It further promotes the philosophy of psychoeducational teaching, the idea that children have a choice of behavioural change.